looks all nice. And it's like, we went home early at 6 because Mom died.
Yeah. It's free water night.
Yeah.
There was I think it's in Florida. Somebody's talking about building, but it's gonna. You know how like the horse track, it's inside there. They got the inside
Like
area.
a pavilion.
There's talking about doing the fucking all on the first base side that way. It's all indoors, but the game is played outdoors.
Not like you're watching a fucking highlight.
Yeah, like you're at a highlight game. But I said I would go do that. I'd do that.
It'd be funny to watch a ripping foul ball.
Yeah. Bounce off the glass.
Racquetball? What are y'all playing?
Well, dude, it would protect everybody.
Yeah,
It's
it'd be
cool.
cool. Yeah.
You're not gonna have any kids with fucking busted heads.
I mean, you can't hear shit from the field anyway,
Yeah.
right? I mean, what do you hear?
Boo! You suck.
That's funny.
They curve them up here, Johnny.
All right.
Gosh, Mom, they curving them up here.
Let's rock and roll.
These happy headphones. I like that.
All right.
You should play the original music.
Ha! I wonder if, yeah, I've got it. That's funny. I might.
Yeah.
I've got the old intro somewhere.
Stick that on the front.
That's kind of fun. All right, let's,
Here you go, Slade.
thank you, sir.
You drinking Owen Dunn?
Oh, forgot he used to be on here. You still boxing? I'm going to start without you. All right.
Samwise Ganges.
That's the camera.
Yeah.
Inside the circle of
It's just a
A
little,
little blue light.
cheap webcam for now.
Just for
Homemade porn game stepped up a notch too.
Especially when I added the nest.
A little drool.
Right over there. Here we go. Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers Podcast. Hi, episode 720. Your cast. I'm Slade Ham, your host, as always. Rob Mungle.
Yeah, good to be here.
Seated off to the right in town, Sam Damaris. Doesn't know how a microphone works.
Yes, I'm back after a long time, but that would be really cool, except
John Wessling is here.
What?
Where'd that fuck come from?
No surprise. No dragging it out.
What's up, dude? It's good to see you again, man. Thank you very much
What
for
the people
for
are
having me
going?
back.
Who the fuck is John Wesley?
Yeah, exactly. If you if you haven't listened since about episode 450, maybe I think I stopped by that one too. Briefly. But it's good to be back, man. Thank you guys for having me.
Dude, absolutely. So we hung out. We closed down the Joke Joint in Houston a couple of weeks ago, and you and I hadn't seen each other in it's been a while.
It's been a damn long time.
But we got to hang out. We got to catch up. We did some drinks. We put a coffin nail in that old club, like
Yeah.
we've done so many others.
I think
We've
you
got to
guys,
stop meeting like that.
I think you guys, y'all hadn't seen each other in so long. You got like 6 more babies, right?
Yeah, what
Well, yeah, one just divided in the night. Just woke up.
You
and
got
there
it
was
wet?
two.
It's my
yeah.
youngest son,
Yeah.
CK. We ran out of names.
Yeah, it really did. It really did. That wouldn't even be as bad as one of the real ones. CK walks free.
So what do y'all call Cosby now? It's a
BB. Yeah, pretty much.
BB.
She has Cosby tendencies. Well, you know, whenever she gets in trouble, we call her by her full name, and that's how she knows she's going to sleep soon.
Here, eat this Jello.
That's right.
You catch her putting stuff in her little brother's milk?
Oh, yeah, she is a bit of a
no,
doser.
even worse. She's putting stuff right in Mama's titty. She's,
She likes to. She is a bit of an assassin. She likes. She does like prison shanking. Like she'll come up and give you a hug and be like, "Oh, give me a hug," and she'll totally cold-blooded, and then ding, real quick, a little double tap, stab right in the ribs. You're like, fuck,
let you know she
shanked
could have.
Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
counting coup.
Oh, and then she'll do the thing where she goes, "Let me see your head. What's on your head?" Stab, down, over, twist, brains. Show it to you. Throw it on the floor. Stomp it. Stab the hole. Fill it up. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You have got to stop watching Law and Order.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
And she's
Chung,
pretty.
chung.
And she's pretty. So she's she's got
Oh,
a
that's
trained
tough.
assassin Marvel
She's
series.
gonna be on ID channel at
Kill
some point in
Bill.
her life.
You got
That's-
Fox Force 5 over there.
Man, and one time, we love watching like crime stuff and weird alien documentaries and shit.
Yeah.
It's far more damaging to their psyches than cartoons.
Yeah.
And we were flipping through, and it was 48. You know, the first 48. Right? You've seen the show,
Yeah, yeah.
First 48?
Great show.
Oh, yeah.
And the premise is that they catch most murders in the first 48 hours as soon as they find the body, right? Yeah.
Right.
And I'm explaining that to her because she's curious about why the clock was ticking on the thing. And then she said, "Huh? So wait." if they don't catch me in the first 48 hours. And I was like, bitch, when did you go first person in this? This wasn't.
And are you going feral? Like,
Yeah.
what's your plan?
Oh, she's born feral.
Yeah, that isn't a statute of limitations.
No, that's what she was trying to figure out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a.
Yeah,
like,
So
Do
you
I
get 48
win?
hours. So if I run for 48 hours,
basically base,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's
I'm home.
I can hide out for 2 days.
Yeah.
She can't, though. That bitch wants a snack every 13 minutes.
how old is she now?
She is 6.
Fuck, that's the young one.
There's
No.
one more after that. Then the boy.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
The boy. God, he's
It's
how
been
old?
He's 3.5.
Shit.
I know.
Damn.
No, you know what? I saw you at Sean Rouse's funeral.
That was a
That
year
was
ago.
that was the last
Yeah,
time.
that was a year
and
ago
I
last
don't think we
weekend.
talked
Yeah.
a bunch. God damn, that was
Yeah,
already
man.
a year ago.
Isn't that trippy?
And we didn't have a bunch of family. You know, it was a
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. It was quick. It was a it was a funeral. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Stepdad smoked a joint. Hung out.
Or if you're Rob, go take communion.
Yeah, I took
But the-
communion.
Yeah, a lot of us did. Yeah. Oh, you mean real
Really?
communion?
Yes.
Yeah, I took the communion.
Yes.
Hey,
Oh,
did.
fuck yeah.
Yeah. Attell's
Sean-
eyes just rolled back in his
Yeah,
head.
if Sean Rouse is going to make me go to a fucking church funeral, I'm riding every fucking ride. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're doing this here. Okay, let's take the communion,
Not
asshole.
even joking.
Look,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. I'm not on the full blown fuck your God side, but I've always thought, like, even when I was a kid, I was looking at my mom like, this is fucked up, right? Like, this is eat my body, drink my blood. If
Yeah.
it wasn't Jesus, you would say this was a cult.
Yeah,
Like
no.
this is simulated
It's still a cult.
cannibalism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still a cult. You know what,
Simulated
Jesus?
cannibalism.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
But
You know
these
what I
cheap
mean?
fucking Catholics, they didn't even get the wine. They just gave you the cracker.
You
no
didn't
drink.
Get the juice?
Didn't even get the juice.
I feel like
man.
they smelled it on you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
you've had
showed-
enough.
Like you pre-gamed
They knew
before.
who they were burying. They were like, we are not giving alcohol to this group.
well,
he does look like he needs something to eat on all that blood he's been drinking.
Yeah.
that being said, I will raise a glass
Oh, yeah,
to the
yeah,
memory of Rouse and to drink it out of this bottle that we have not consumed anything out of since we taped the
Oh, shit.
special in
I don't know how this is going to taste.
2015. It's
Yeah.
whiskey, Rob.
I know, but
It doesn't
Yeah.
go bad.
I
You
know.
should look at the bottom of the bottle like on Bar Rescue. Look at the fucking boll weevils running around there. You guys have been drinking some goddamn boll weevils in there. This bar's closed down. Fucking, I'll drink these boll
Boll
weevils.
weevils.
yeah, that's the worst fucking show. I hate that goddamn show.
You know, is that
John Tapper.
John Tapper?
good.
Yeah, now have you seen what the asshole's doing now?
No.
He's doing relationship rescue.
Yeah, marriage rescue.
Same shit.
Why is he qualified?
He's not qualified at all. He just got, you don't want to hear the truth. I'll tell you the truth. You got boll weevils in your bed.
Why did he knows he's not just an expert at fixing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
No. Hey, it's the Paramount
John
channel.
Tapper's lawnmower repair shop. Right?
It's the Paramount channel. They're begging for
Well,
programming.
and they follow the exact same formula for bar rescue.
Oh.
So he sits out in the truck, pulls up, right? He's got like a fucking expert and a cooking expert, 'cause that's what you need to make any good relationship last.
Fucking expert?
Yeah, fucking
Gotcha.
expert.
Fucking cooking.
Throw some dick and eat some lunch. You're gonna be happy. So then they watch hidden cameras of them fight, and she goes, "That's it, I've seen enough." And he goes in there, and they're usually having some sort of party, like a get together. And he's like, "What is this? Some sort of fucking Oscar De La Hoya fight? Get all you goddamners out of here, fucking shit! Where is the man of the house? Well, I've been out there watching the car, and you've been calling him and shaming in front of all his fucking friends and stuff, huh? And don't think these cameras didn't catch me trying to look at her tits and do fucking blow off her pussy in the goddamn bathroom. That's it. I'm shutting it down. I'm coming back tomorrow, and everyone's so we're gonna clean this fucking shit out."
Yeah.
That's
That's the show.
it. That's the whole show.
Do they go back in 6 months?
Yeah.
Take a look.
No,
at
then
it?
they redo the house, make it
no,
look like a fucking
yeah,
Red
they-
Lobster and leave.
Now you can learn how to fucking cook. I'm out of here.
Let me tell you why those shows are all full of shit. One
Oh,
reason.
sure.
Okay, well, we all know they're full of shit. Those
Yeah.
bar rescue, restaurant,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. One episode of Bar Rescue, okay? They go in and they've got one of those tanks where you can pick your own lobster. You put in $5 and the lobsters are alive and you grab one and they cook them for
Like
you.
with your own fucking hands.
No,
Yeah.
when they have the little claw. They got the little, it's like the claw
Oh,
machine.
the claw machine.
They have a
That's
claw
evil.
machine for fucking lobsters.
If they were smart, they would just make that claw really loose, and it would just cost $0.25 a play.
Yeah.
But it only picks up like every 30th
Yeah.
lobster.
Well, they get one of these things and it's gaudy as fuck.
120th.
Gaudy as fuck. And so Tapper goes, this is fucking stupid. Get this fucking out. People, you got PETA. They're going to fucking get this the fuck out of here.
Wait, I tuned out for a second. They picked a gaudy lobster?
No, the machine is gaudy. The fucking stupid.
Okay.
It's
I'll
a
let-
gaudy
all right,
machine. You don't want to
That's
have
on me. I own it.
Yeah. So they fucking get rid of it. Fast forward 2 nights later, I'm watching fucking the fucking the Hell's Kitchen guy.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay's rescue show.
Got another machine?
He's got a fucking restaurant. Gordon Ramsay brings one in. Oh, look how great this fucking thing is. Your customers can grab the fucking lobster. And I'm like, so you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just fucking making shit up.
Of course they
the
are.
same fucking brand of machine and it's like he took it from the other show.
Of course they did.
Dude, it was
all of
on
those,
the lot.
all of those
Yeah.
shows. I remember playing Shreveport, Louisiana, back when the Funny Bone, not Under the Bridge, not the original.
Okay.
When they
Bossier
moved
one?
to the Bossier
To
side.
the other side, yeah,
Yeah.
where it's even shadier.
Yes, where you're in the
Like,
bowling
God
alley.
damn,
Yeah,
exactly.
So they were taping an episode of something Exterminators, and it was that
Billy the Exterminator.
maybe
Yeah.
so, one of those
Yep.
guys, with the dude with the tattoos and all
Yeah.
the
Yes.
and this horribly shitty comedian magician Rob Jenkins that I'm sure we all are familiar with. No one else is because you
No.
wouldn't be. He was on an episode that they taped the weekend I was there, and he was supposed to be the comedy magician performing at the club, and his
Yeah.
wild
Disappearing
turkeys
turkey
got
trick.
loose.
Wild turkeys.
So he was doing a disappearing turkey trick, and they showed up and let like 8 turkeys go in the club.
Yeah.
like they bust these turkeys in from
Yeah,
wherever
yeah.
turkeys
'Cause
live.
there's nobody really does a fucking turkey bit.
Of course not. The whole
Yeah.
thing was manufactured. The fucking the exterminators standing around going, "Do I get to wrangle them yet?" And the director's like, "Not yet." And it was
Not yet.
just
Hold on, they ain't called enough for ruckus yet. Get up in there, you dirty ass gobble.
I had to Google and find the episode, and I watched it. And
Did
it's
you
as
for
terrible.
real?
Oh fuck yeah! It's as terrible as you think. I'll try to find that bitch on break.
it's fake. It's just all
Everything's
those shows
fake.
are bullshit.
Yeah.
That Crane, they assume that you don't watch all those shows, Rob.
Yeah.
Right.
You
But
need
he's-
a
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
That's you have gone
That's
deeper
true.
than anyone has ever gone. No one's seen that before.
Yeah.
He's running around the club like, we gotta find these turkeys. We gotta find these turkeys. Every time he says turkey, it cuts to a camera of just looking at a turkey. I'm like, well, the camera dude found it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what? Where the fuck are you?
Y'all put a GoPro on that motherfucker before you let him loose.
You got
That's
a-
pretty much
you got a
bust.
turkey's
My
eye
favorite
view.
shot is when they're doing some kind of reality show and they go knock on somebody's door and then they have the inside shot of them opening.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking cameraman had to be inside.
Bro,
Like
that one.
what the? Oh,
on-
hello, surprise
on
person.
the
Oh, they're
on
already
the,
mic'd up.
yeah,
Yes,
they're got
yes.
the fucking mic cord. and
on the
everything.
survival shows when Bear Grylls is down at the bottom with like President Obama or whoever
Yeah.
the fuck he's got with him that week, and you see an angle from up at the top, and Bear Grylls mic'd up at the bottom going, "No one's ever made it up there before. I don't know how we're gonna get up there." I'm like, "Bitch, go the way the cameraman went."
Yeah.
That
Did you ever see the time where he was out in the wild and a car passed by and it made it to air? It actually made it to air and they didn't catch it. And then as soon as it did, like the internet just exploded. Just
I love-
you fucking liar.
I love those shows because, like, so Bear Grylls clearly a badass. The dude's pedigree
Yes.
is strong. There is no part of me that doubts his ability to survive in that situation. But then there's
I
dudes.
doubt the cameraman.
Yeah.
Right.
But those dudes, like when you remember that old show Survivor Man?
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
Les
Yeah, yeah.
Stroud. That dude, it's funny because that dude would clown Bear Grylls all the time. He would always drop these little things. He'd be out because he's like, I'm carrying 60 pounds of my own camera gear. That's why I didn't have room for a lighter. And he wanders out into the fucking Arctic, and he's just out there shooting it. And the whole time he's like, people that have you convinced that there's some, something romantic about being out here, like there's some man versus wild sort of situation, and
yeah.
he would just hammer away at Bear. He's like, that fake ass TV.
So
and then he'd eat a lizard.
Yeah,
we
right.
don't have it here, but I got hooked on it in Canada. There's a show called Man Tracker. Have you heard of
Man
it?
tracker?
Is this like the Hunger Games, or like
Dude.
surviving the game?
Yes. This dude is in an old cowboy duster on a horse, and he's got a cowboy hat, and it's one or two people that they just set out and like, your goal is you have to get to this spot, blah, blah, and then he gives you a head start, and then he goes and looks for clues, and he tracks you down, and then he just catches them, and it's
Why don't you just get in an Uber?
it's like you
Right?
it's
Take a
You
flight.
have a horse. I have a fucking.
no, it's out like in a fucking forest or whatever,
oh.
and
Is there like it's in the wild, right? Like in the outdoors,
Yes.
not just
So you
in
can't
town?
just like cross one river, catch a cab, and then
no
be in downtown
and then-
Cincy.
but it's like you gotta go, and it's one of these like, okay, well, I can't go that way because there's a fucking river. And then when he catches them, he just rides up on his fucking horse, and they just go, ah, fuck. Like Like they don't.
You got me.
They don't fucking run or nothing. Like just run the base, bitch.
Well, yeah. I would just like hold still.
I'd paint myself
all
like
that
half
fake
tree,
shit,
half rock, and stand really
we all
still.
know, there was a guy I used to know. He played minor league baseball. You remember the guy in Bull Durham? Well, they have, or not in Bull Durham, but there was a guy going around. He was like the expert, fucking strikeout king of the world, and he'd throw the ball behind his back. He struck out every. He'd go to minor
Not the
league
softball guy, is it?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
but
there's
he
a-
would
there's
have,
Wait, there's a
traveling
guy
some-
striking people out
Yeah,
with
he would-
behind the back
yeah.
throws.
It's a trick.
It's
And
like
so-
a Harlem Globetrotter style, but it's a vault.
So
it's
he
a
comes to
softball
the
team.
he comes to your town, right? And he plays. They sell tickets. You know, it's a thing. He's got one guy in the field and him, and he strikes out everybody. Nobody ever gets a hit.
Who's on the other side? The Washington Nationals?
No, it's the team that
Like
plays
whoever,
there.
yeah, you
it's
try
whatever.
to,
It's
yeah,
like
that's how
the
they promote it. You and all your friends. Who's good at making?
no. It's like the Bay City, whatever Bay City Thunder, whatever.
A
A
real team gets
a real
really
team.
struck out
A real
by a
team.
dude throwing balls
A
behind
real
his back.
team. Yeah, and he throws it between his legs. He throws the Ephus
And nobody
pitch,
can hit it.
and nobody can hit
I'm
it.
gonna be
And that's
honest
the
with you.
thing.
I counted a lot of balks. They're not calling that shit.
I know a guy who did it. He played on one of the teams,
Uh-huh.
and the guy comes to town, and he's right up front with the team. Like, okay, we're gonna sell a bunch of tickets, and the guy's like 70.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's been doing this for years.
Right.
It's a Harlem Globetrotter bullshit thing, and so the manager, the guy's manager says, okay, here's the deal. You have to swing at everything. It's like, what? He goes, yeah, wherever it is. You gotta fucking swing at it. Okay. And the guy's like, well, what if it's a ball? It doesn't matter. You gotta fucking swing at it. It could be 10 feet out of the fucking strike zone. You gotta swing at it. And so they got
That
up
makes
there.
it easier.
And they
Show
only,
business, man.
yeah,
You gotta
and they
get
only
there,
play
ham it
like
up.
3 or 4 innings. It's before a regular game.
Yeah.
You know, and he strikes out everybody. And he goes, the last inning, we're all like, God damn, I want to fucking hit this guy. Because he's throwing up fucking shit. It's like, I just want to piss him off. And he goes, apparently he knows this, right? And he knows he's going to piss off. And by the third inning, when everybody's had a couple of swings at it, he starts pulling out real shit. And he was like, I swear to God, I was going to take him. He got me on 3 pitches, dude.
Stop.
Yeah, he
That's
goes,
smart.
Yeah, he
Stop.
goes. Yeah, he got me on 3 fucking.
So the first 3
Yeah.
innings are for show that he's
Yeah, he's
that's-
showing you what he
that's
wants
how-
you to see.
That's how he gets his name up, and then he knows he's like, I know one of you motherfuckers wants to be on camera for
Yeah.
this. So here comes the heat, motherfucker. I admire the hustle.
Yeah.
Charge the mound. I pray for death. Go ahead. Let's go.
We got to take a quick break. John Wessling back on the podcast with Sam Damaris and Rob Mungo and me. Man, I like this shit. More us in just a moment.
Taping 5 episodes today.
Yeah, dude. He said he went up there. He goes, I'm gonna hit this guy. And he goes, his buddy's like, hey, let's light this guy up. Fuck him. And his first guy goes, dude, I couldn't fucking hit it.
That's a clever, wily old bastard.
Yeah, I mean, it was like Ephus pitches, and it is nothing but box. You know, I mean, he like runs up and throws it right in your face, and shit like that.
Once I figured out I couldn't hit him, the hole you have to swing at everything. Ball,
Yeah.
ball, take a
Well, everybody got paid. He goes, y'all gonna make about $300, or the whole whatever, $100 bucks.
They're all in on it.
Yeah, he goes, y'all make your money, but if you don't
You
fucking
know how
play
much?
the game,
You know how much more I make by going viral by fucking up your shit?
yeah, this is fucking 95.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say, today I
yeah.
fuck yeah, I lost control of the bat. You got hit in the face. I got
I
paid.
can't remember what that guy's name was. It was in.
Yeah, it's Bill something.
Yeah.
Well, that's fake.
Can we
Yes, and it's like him and his 2 sons. The 2 sons play the outfield.
pull a black, white, or Mexican off in 13? We kind of went a little long on that segment.
I can do. You know what? I can do the racehorse.
Yeah, he's got a let's do one racehorse and then one
Do the black white the next
one
one.
black, white, or Mexican. Yeah, either way, whatever order.
We'll do it this time. We'll do this.
How many do you have?
I got 6 or 7, but
Okay,
I mean, we can do
that's
it quick.
that's good timing. Perfect. I want a longer segment for that. We'll do it.
Yeah, this will be fine for the.
We'll do it on the second show. Fuck, I gotta remember to put the sounder in because I don't have this.
And I had to do this quick, so some of them aren't great, but there's enough. There's enough to get us to 13.
I'll hit the.
Last honest man in show business. Yes, some of these
This is
aren't
gonna
really
suck.
make it.
Let me get a. I can hear it on here, but it doesn't
I was doing it
record,
off
and I
of-
don't know why that's
What?
the effects right now. I
Oh.
can't. It just doesn't. the way I've got this looped right now, I can hear it. Like, you'll hear it. But it doesn't. But it won't, like, watch. So our vocals are here. Blah, 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 blah. But if I should stop this stream. Huh?